Hello everyone, my name is Star Rath and I'm the pastor at Faith Lutheran Church in Port Elgin, Ontario, Canada. And each week I read you a story that takes about 5 minutes to watch. And today the story is from a book called Flowers in the Wind by Robert Coos. And the name of the story is Dirty Windows. There was once a young couple that moved into a new apartment complex. One morning, looking out of her kitchen window, the woman noticed the neighbor had hung her laundry on the clothesline to dry. The clothes looked very dirty to her. She mentioned it to her husband. "I don't think they know how to wash clothes, for the clothes look so dirty. Maybe they use bad detergent." A few days later, the neighbors hung up more laundry to dry. One more time, the woman again noted to her husband how dirty the laundry looked. For the next week, she continued to make derogatory remarks about her neighbor's dirty habits. Then one Sunday morning, the woman was in for a big surprise when she looked out of her window. Instead of seeing filthy clothes hanging on her neighbor's clothesline, she saw very clean laundry. "Ah!" she exclaimed to her husband, "they finally learned how to do it right. Perhaps someone taught them how to wash clothes." Her husband replied, "Actually, darling, I got up early and cleaned our windows. That's why their clothes look clean." And here's another story. One day, a truck driver was driving through a suburb looking for a place to eat. He suddenly noticed a young man in a ragged t-shirt running down the sidewalk with a large bag under his arm. A few yards behind him, a plump, middle-aged woman ran frantically after him. The driver figured the young woman had robbed the woman. So the driver slowed down to equal the man's running speed, and at the first cross street he cut him off, almost hitting the youth. The young man was startled and stopped running as the driver leapt from his truck. Meanwhile, the woman behind was closing in. Then the driver watched in embarrassment as the woman and the young man walked briskly past his truck and boarded the city bus, which they had almost missed. So the story is about judging others. Unfortunately, judging others is delicious as gossip, and the two go together. Often we judge others to make ourselves feel morally superior to others, a form of pride, one of the deadliest of all maladies. So, are our behaviors harmful? Will they help build up people? Will they destroy people? In our story, we have a woman who's criticizing her neighbors because they have dirty laundry. We also have a man who's jumping to a conclusion that a young man had robbed a woman's purse. So, I guess so. Let's take a good look this week and see how we judge others. And do we jump to conclusions about certain things? And it's certainly a great way to examine our conscience, that's for sure. So there's two little tiny stories there. And thanks so much for taking 5, and blessings on your day.